Hey guys, Harsh here and welcome back to Technolobe. This is the Realme C25. Alright, welcome back. So that was the unboxing experience of this phone, the Realme C25. Now Realme C series is their budget series. As a matter of fact, it is their entry level series and it has been quite popular over here in India. Now along with the C25, they are launching two more phones, the Realme C20 and C21. Now I did not receive those phones, but I did receive this one. And let's talk about it. Let us start by talking about what lies under the hood. The Realme C25 comes with a MediaTek Helio G70 processor. Along with that, it has a couple of options. 4GB of RAM with 64GB of internal storage or 4GB of RAM with 128GB of internal storage. You can also expand the storage via a dedicated micro SD card. Yes, it has a triple slot, that means 2 SIM cards plus 1 micro SD card. Now I really appreciate the 64GB base variant. Normally in budget phones we see 3GB and 32GB option, but with this phone we don't have that. It starts at 464 and that is a good thing. Now as far as the battery goes, here's where things get interesting. It has a 6000 mAh battery with support for 18W fast charging and the charger is provided inside the box itself. So I highly appreciate the 18W charger inside the box itself. Now with that massive 6000 mAh battery, this phone is heavy and a little thick. So it is not a thin and light phone. That's why if you want to buy this phone for your grandparents, I would say go to an offline store and check the weight once, because it is definitely on the thicker and the heavier side. Now the back panel of this phone is plastic, but I do not mind that. At this price, plastic actually makes more sense than glass, because glass is glass and glass breaks. It comes in a couple of color options. Those are grey and blue. I would definitely prefer the grey one, which I have over here. This looks classy and stealthy. It is now time to talk about that display. So this phone comes with a 6.5 inches 720p display. This is where I am concerned. It's 2021 and Realme should have given a full HD display. Now apart from that, the display quality itself is pretty good. Really good colors, decent viewing angles, and it gets bright enough to use in outdoor sunny conditions. Obviously it is not as bright as an AMOLED panel, but for the price it gets bright enough. All in all, the display quality is good, but the resolution should have been a little more, like 1080p would be just perfect. Alright, moving on, let's talk about them cameras. So on the rear side there is a triple camera setup, or should I say only a single camera, because there's a 13 megapixel primary sensor, then a 2 megapixel macro camera and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. Both of the 2 megapixel cameras are just useless, so that's why I'm going to say it has a single camera, that is the 13 megapixel shooter. Now here are some sample images from the Realme C25. As far as my initial impressions go, I'm going to say the camera is decent enough. It's not too bad and not too good either. It's just a decent camera, and that's what you would expect at this price. On the front side of things, there's an 8 megapixel shooter, and the story is same over here. It's a normal camera, nothing too exciting and nothing too worse either. So in terms of the cameras, it will get the job done. As far as the charging port goes, it is USB Type-C. So no micro USB, and that is highly appreciated. Now this phone has a fingerprint sensor as well. It is placed on the back of the phone, and I'm using a back placed fingerprint sensor after a long time. My index finger naturally rests on the fingerprint sensor and it works really well. It's a physical fingerprint sensor which is fast and accurate. Now while shooting this video, I don't know the price of this phone, but if I had to guess, I'm gonna say 9999 should be the starting price, because that would be ideal for this phone. If it starts at 11,000 rupees, then that puts it extremely close to the Redmi Note 10, which is just a way better phone in every aspect. So I'm hoping that Realme would launch this phone at 9999 or even lower. That would be perfect. But don't worry, I will update about the pricing in the description box below. So overall, the Realme C25 is a very interesting package. I have just one concern, and that is with the display. It should have been Full HD Plus, then it would be a complete package. Right now it feels like the Full HD Plus display is missing and it should have been there. That is my honest opinion about the Realme C25. And if you want to buy this phone, I will make sure to drop a link to it in the description box below. So definitely check it out. So anyway, this was my unboxing and initial impressions about the Realme C25. Do let me know how you feel about this video in the comment section down below. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It would mean the world to me. My name is Harsh Punjabi and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.